Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are in a creative mixed media art journal, a traveler's notebook size, following the words and wisdom of Mark Twain in his book, Following the Equator. Sit down, enjoy, and let's see where we go. Oh, good morning. Day 6. Today, we have the Southern Cross constellation, the Big Dipper. So we're going to go, this is a used book that I got during the solar eclipse 2018 when I made a eclipse. Oh, right there. Oh, I know. First of all, let's see if they have the Southern Cross in here. He talked about the Southern Cross and how it didn't look like a Southern Cross, or it didn't look like a cross. He said it looked like a coffin. Like, okay. Nope. Oh, these are all pictures from the Hubble satellite. Amazing. Oh, talk about texture. That's space. That's not a rock. Well, it might be a rock in space, but I mean, no, it's a disk of gas and dust. And hydrogen glass clouds. This is incredible. We're rather tiny in this universe, aren't we? So I think today I'm going to make another Nick Bantock collage. I'm really, really liking that aesthetic. I don't think the whole book is going to be like that, but for right now, I'm really liking. Look at this, looks like fireflies. It's a cluster of galaxies known as Abell 2218. It magnifies the light of more distant galaxies far behind it. Oh, yikes. I think I like this page. I'm going to tear it out. Some people, my sister has a fit when she sees that I tear out books, but I bought them for that reason. They're used books. I thoroughly enjoy them. Look at that edge. And I feel like they're getting some kind of home here. And truth be known, I actually look at them more when they're in a journal than I do when they're in their book form still. Now this one I think I'm going to tear off. I'm purposely moving it so that I get an exaggerated tear. My Band-Aid's all creepy again. Creepy Band-Aid lady. Okay. Ooh, it needs a little bit more. Ay, ay, ay. Dog update. Holding his own. Still mad at me. Or whatever. Disoriented, mad, confused, not feeling good. He might be having, you know, an upset stomach from the dog, the medicine. Still haven't gotten the other medicine in the mail yet, even though I paid extra to get it here fast because they said it wouldn't be here for like 6 days. So I paid for rushed mail, which right now I know the mail is not able to rush as much as it used to. But, I mean, he has to have this medicine in his system before he goes for a follow-up to see if it's working, bringing down his blood pressure. Okay, we're going to go with that. So from now on, I think I'm going to fast forward. It's going to be a mixture of, again, printables, images, focusing on stars, maybe, I don't know, texture, for sure, I don't know, we shall see. So I'm going to fast forward. I work intuitively. I prefer it that way. I prefer to, well, that's, I think, the artistic term. My term is I make the paper talk to me. I don't plan anything, including my life. It kind of just falls where it falls. Of course, I guess you can't do that on every aspect of your life, but you know. And sometimes life comes back to bite you when you do it like that. Do you see this stack of paper here? This is me cleaning out my scrap drawers and organizing the scraps. I organized them into a tiny pile and a a medium pile and a large pile. Then I took collage sheets and that I've already done, and I put the tiny, tiny pieces of remnants. That's an envelope on top of that stuff. And then I'm going to back it up with some white or gray or cream or whatever, and then maybe layer it again and get 3 or 4 layers of paper. I was trying to describe it to you here, but I didn't do a good job, so I'm doing a voiceover. But this took 4 drawers, and there's envelopes in there, there's stuffing from Amazon, there's junk mail, there's magazine paper, there's scraps from previous journals. It all goes towards making collage sheets. I think my heart is really coated in collage. When I took an art class a little while ago, last year, in the northern part of our state, the northwestern part of our state, and this is Frank Lloyd Wright's Post-its, and it's a perfect color for this page, I think. That's where I'm going to do my journaling. I took an art class from an artist on mixed media, and it was done once a month for 3 months, an all day, well, half a day thing. And it was done in a yoga studio, which is kind of cool because you already had Zen all around you, and the vibe from that studio theoretically enabled us to get into our zones. My zone is collage, and that's what she told me. She goes, "You are a collage person." I really do like collage, but I like a mixed media version of collage. And so that's what I was doing today. Not entirely in love with the results. Hindsight is 2020. But I don't hate it. And I may not be done with this page. I reserve the right to go back to it. I do that with any journal. I reserve the right to go back. But as with any journal too, once you get through with a full one, you don't realize how much you didn't like one particular spread. They all kind of talk to you and mesh together and work together. So I'm not going to mess with it just yet. But I'm not sold completely. But it does add another volume of color to a rather natural color scheme that's going on so far. I was grasping for straws here. No pun intended, I was really grasping at magazine pages. But that didn't work in my head. So I went back to this collage sheet that I had made, just of images, and those are like doubloons or some kind of coin. Um, and their texture, they're kind of a rosy copper color. Uh, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, and then that little piece of black something got under that washi tape, and I can't get it out. But it's gonna stay there. It wants to be there. It's gonna stay there. I sort of made a cluster. I think some days you got it, and some days you don't. But don't mess with it because it'll all fit in. That's my theory in life currently. I don't know what to do with this page. It might just stay like this for a day or two. Wait a minute. It's a pretty sticker. These stickers, I don't know where I got them from. I think they were super cheap, but they're very hard to peel up. I kind of just made a weird cluster right here. And I wrote, saw Southern Cross constellation and Big Bear, which is now the Big Dipper, and North Star overnight. The vastness of the ocean and the skies is astounding, mind-boggling, and to be respected. That might be what it is for right now. I can't say that I won't go back and add other stuff. There's a washi tape stamp, a sticker, acrylic on deli paper, pictures of old doubloons, space washi tape, and the book page. It's a different color. Browns, blues, earth tones pretty much. Space tones. All right, the dog is antsy. It is what it is. And, oh, wait a minute. Let me just put this one in here. It's just going to be where I go too far again. These are very transparent stickers. Yeah, that might be too much. But kind of goes with these colors more. The dog doesn't like being by himself on a normal day. Now he really doesn't. Okay, he's holding his own. Thank you, everybody. And I will see you all tomorrow on the high seas. Bye.